I used to struggle quite a lot with self-doubt in the past. I'm going to make this video for you if that's something you struggle with. Here are a few ways that I've been able to achieve amazing levels of confidence. So step 1, self-assurance. This is absolutely huge because often what happens is we fall into this trap of negative thinking and we start doubting ourselves, we start telling ourselves that we're not good enough, that we're not capable and so on. What you've got to understand is that this is your programming. So when you have these moments of self-doubt, what it actually is your shadow, it's your inner self, your inner child. And during these moments, your inner child is now surfacing because in some way, shape or form, you've been made to feel unsafe, and you probably aren't aware of this on a conscious level. So what you do is you reassure this inner child that is within you, and you do that by reminding yourself that you are good enough, that you are capable, that you are worthy of love or whatever it is. So if you're someone who doubts yourself quite a lot, then a really important step to take is to start writing down a list of all your strengths, all the things in life that you've achieved, all the times that you felt good, all the things that you appreciate about yourself, and those will remind you that you are good enough. The fact that you've achieved things before in your life, it shows that you're not as bad as you're allowing yourself to think. This is your own ego working against you, bro. Something that you need to understand as a man is that the masculine is like a solid rock that holds itself together. So as a man, you've got to be able to assure yourself you're not a boy anymore, you're not a child. You don't need your mother to tell you that, oh, it's okay, son, everything's going to be okay, you are good enough. Because then you're relying on external validation. You're going to look for other people to tell you that you're good enough. So what a lot of men do is they start seeking women, or they start seeking going to the gym, getting big, getting muscular, because they want to feel validated by other people. They might start chasing money so people can think that they're better or whatever it is. No, bro, what you've got to do is you've got to assure yourself. You've got to fix what's inside first. The second step is releasing. And that sounds kind of wrong now that I say it on camera. But essentially, sometimes our system gets flooded with all sorts of different emotions, different negative feelings that we have, and we become overloaded. And the way we can help to ease this tension is by getting those emotions out. So maybe it's talking to someone that you trust, maybe you've got a really close friend, or maybe you're someone who maybe you've not got a lot of good friends. But what you could do is you could start writing down your feelings onto paper. Journaling, it's a really good exercise for this, and I would recommend it if you don't have that outlet to express yourself emotionally. And the reason why this is good, because it gives you room to breathe. It gives you room to start expressing those negative emotions that you're repressing. Because when you repress it, it just creates even more pressure. And by giving yourself that room to breathe, it starts to alleviate those feelings because you're no longer trapping them within your system. You're able to let go of them much easier. So you start feeling so much more peaceful. The feelings of stress and anxiety start to dissipate. And honestly, one of the best things you can do for yourself right now is to join a men's group, because this is going to really help you to heal. And if you're really serious about healing, then I've got just the thing for you. We recently launched something called the Men's Self-Improvement Academy, and essentially what this is a series of weekly coaching calls and a brotherhood and sense of community where you can share your struggles in a judgment-free zone, where you can understand more about yourself. If this is something you're interested in, leave a comment down below. And the third and final step is to just breathe. And it's really as simple as that. I'm not talking about breathing emotionally, I'm actually talking about breathing physically. See, when you start breathing really deeply, it starts to take you out of survival mode. And the chances are that if you're a really shallow breather, maybe you're breathing through your mouth or you're not really using your full capacity, you probably are feeling much more stressed, much more anxious. When you start using that full range, your body's no longer in survival mode. So it helps you to be much more calm, clear and focused, because you no longer got all this negativity that's festering up inside of you. And by the way guys, I've got an amazing breathwork video that I found on YouTube. If you'd like me to share the link with you, just leave a comment and I'll send it over to you. It's only 4 minutes long, and afterwards you're going to feel amazing, bro, so definitely give it a try. By being in a clear and calm state, it's going to help to really reduce those negative feelings you have about yourself. They're no longer going to have so much power over you. So guys, if you found this video valuable, be sure to leave a like and a comment. It really helps to support me and the channel. That's all I'm going to say about that. Love you, bro. Bye.